Hey guys, Kuber TV, doing the magic, and we're running Mindstorm. I love this deck. That's an interesting hand to keep. I do have a little bit of control, and the mana I want. It's not the strongest hand, but I'm going to hold on to it because this deck does have ways of getting cards. So I'll probably run this deck slightly different than a lot of you guys out there that's still in the beta testing, so we'll get our island down first. I'm still testing it out, because I've only just unlocked all the cards, so I've kind of constructed it the way I want it to run. So run through the cards that I've got at the moment. Razor Fin Hunter, you can tap this dude and do 1 damage to creature or player. Cool control card, especially early on, especially if you're playing against maybe Peacekeepers or some of the decks that have 1/1s, you can just use this guy to ping them off. This is a 4 cost, it's a Steam Core Weird. If you use Mountain to cast it, it can do 2 damage to a creature. That's kinda nasty for me, him having an invisible dude. Visible Stalker, so he's playing the Auramancer deck. You know how I feel about that deck. Anyway, drop down our mountain, get our Razor Fin out. I can't target this boy, so this could be a defeat. Especially considering the hand I took hold of at the start, so I'm kind of going to be racing him to see who can do the most damage. The good thing is I don't need to swing him at this boy, he can just be doing 1 damage to his face. We just got our Prolific Bolt, which is 4 damage, and I can look at the top 4 cards on my hand and put one of them in my... look at the top 4 cards in my deck and put one of them in my hand, other 3 at the bottom. So already you can see how this is going. This is the way I lose to this deck every single time. It's the same combination, and that's why I hate it. It just never ever changes. You put the Griffin Guide on top of it, and then I think it's going to be Daybreak Cornet afterwards, which gives him Vigilance, First Strike and Lifelink, and that's basically GG at that point. Anyway, let's get our island down. Let's just hold back, see if he plays a 1/1. I don't think there's that many 1/1s in his deck anyway. So I think this game, see what he plays here. If he plays the Daybreak Cornell, it's pretty much GG, or pretty much anything. So he's just going to tap my dude, which is fine. I can still use the ability, so that's a bit of a waste on his behalf, because I can pause at the start of my turn and use the ability. So, I mean, it does mean I can't ping his creatures, but that's not a big deal. So he's going to swing in for 3. So the good thing is it doesn't look like he hit the aura that he needed here, but he's still doing a lot more damage than I am, which is currently a little bit disappointing. But we do have the mana, so we just pause. Swing in, use the ability, players. Oh, and I just pinged myself. Duh! So we've just helped him along the way there with a schoolboy error. Well, if I lose because of 1 life, then that'll be the reason. What a stupid thing. Just too quick at clicking there. Right, he's over at this side. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of games and the person's always on that side of the box, so... I don't think we're going to win anyway. I mean, I'm on 13 and he's on 17. I've not got the most damage. This is probably not the best game to showcase this deck, so it's a little bit disappointing, but not to worry. There's not much I can do about that. It's just the way it goes. Swings in for 3. Good thing is he's still not hit. He's Aura. Can't even pronounce that. I'll keep wanting to say Aurora for some reason, but it's Aura. And he's got another Invisible Stalker, so he's swinging in for 4 every turn. Fine. And what does that do? Let's have a look. Enhanced creature gets ++1. Yes, he's got Vigilance now, so I can't swing in as well. Well, I can. He's only at 2/2 at the moment. Right, pause. Let's make sure we don't mess it up this time. Get players you this time. So there we go. And we'll carry on with our turn. So that's kind of cool, but not really. I think the play here... I'm going to have to Prolific Bolt his face, I think. Not much else I can do. I can't swing in. I could use Time Warp, see if I draw another card, but I might just hold off on that. Let's see what we'll do. We'll just use this, zap him in the face. Not me, that would be silly. And what will we put at the top of our deck? We'll probably put another Prolific Bolt, actually, so we get in for the more damage. So, I don't think we're going to win. He's got 5 power on the battlefield currently, can't do anything. So, I think this is GG. I'm going to post up another game straight after it anyway. So, yeah, so back to the start of the game. So he's got the 2 invisible stalkers out, 1 with vigilance, but as I said, this generally is the way that it goes with this deck. You lose to the same card combination every time. The reason I don't dislike this card is it can become so invincible early on. It becomes just this incredible, I don't know, creation, I suppose, more powerful than some of the really big cards. I mean, you put something on this can become a hexproof, unblockable 6/6 with vigilance, first strike. Oh, I didn't tap my dude. Lifelink. It's just kind of insane. So that down, sacrifice it, go and get an island. Prolific bolt. I can prolific bolt this, can't I? Flying other creatures get 1/1/1s. Other flying creatures are 1/1s. Fine. I can just prolific bolt that dude. I've lost anyway because I'm taking 5 on my turn. So if I'm going to do anything, we're going to time warp this turn. May as well. It's not going to gain me anything. End our turn. I can, hopefully this guy untaps and then I can use the ability. So I should have actually been hitting him for a little bit more damage, to be honest with you. Should have been 3 because I missed 1 the last turn. Pause. Activate the ability. May as well just ping his face. See what we draw. Don't think anything. I don't think I've got anything in my deck that can help me here. An island isn't going to be good enough. So that's GG. Nothing else I can do, so we'll just zap him in the face. Actually, nah, yeah, we'll just zap him in the face. GG. So it's the way it goes against the Auramancer deck. You just can't really do much about it, so we'll just take that anyway. What does it matter? It's a little bit disappointing. It's the same combination every time. Invisible Stalker, couple of auras on him, game over. He can just swing in for constant damage every turn, and it's just a race, and that's why I'm not quite liking it. And for some reason he feels the need to up his boy a little bit more. I mean, he was doing Stevens, so I don't know why he bothered. So he's just going to swing him with the team. Anyway, guys, so this is our first game of Mindstormish. QBR TV, sign it out.